Coming to America 2. It's coming soon. What is it going to be about? That's what we're going to talk about coming up. Hey guys, welcome to Chat Stew. I'm Joe.
I'm Rick.
And today we're going to talk about Coming to America 2 and what could it be about? If you're wondering about Coming to America 2 and maybe what's it going to be about, when is it coming out, you've come to the right place. We did an episode about Coming to America, the first one, and why we liked it so much, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. But Coming to America 2, after all these years, is been in production. I believe it's completed now. So what's it going to be about, or what are we hoping it's about? Rick, what do you think? What do you think Coming to America, the sequel, could be about? What comes to your mind when you think part 2 after all this time?
I've literally done no research about the movie other than just hearing that it's coming out, and that some of the actors are going to be reprising their roles. Outside of that, I am not really sure. I mean, probably a child element, I would imagine. But I really honestly don't really know where they could be going with the movie.
Where would you like to see it go? What would be interesting for you?
Yeah, I'm on the fence because, yeah, it sounds great, but I just do not want them to make this movie and have it kind of tarnish the first one. Like, it's been so many decades, and you're going to bring it back. And I don't know if it's going to work. I hope it does. I hope it's very successful. Hope it's funny. Hope it has all the touch points as the first one. But it's been a long time.
Difficult stuff. It's between our circle of friends, we call it messing with our childhood, man. Don't mess with our childhood. And it's tough to do, man. It's kind of like the Rocky and Rambo syndrome. Like, luckily, those Rockies continuations and the Rambos, they've been great compared to what could have happened. You know, like, I remember each time a new one, Balboa came out, and I was like, oh no, don't do it, don't ruin it. I saw it and I was like, oh, thank God, it was good, it was okay. Then Creed comes out and you're like, oh no, don't do it, don't ruin my childhood, oh please, please, please. And you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, this is good. Creed 2 comes out, you're like, please don't do this, stop doing this to me, don't ruin my great memories. And then you watch it, all right, hey, good job. Indiana Jones, the fourth one, it's not everybody's favorite. It's not all that great, but it's not bad. It doesn't suck. The magic is still there. The sound effects are still there. The storytelling is still there. The charm is still there. They make fun of it, their age being old. It works. Is it the best movie? No, but it's not a complete failure. So, we same with the Rambos and stuff like that. So it's just like, don't do it. You don't want anyone to ruin these great pieces. So yes, I'm scared. I'm fearful. I want it to work so bad because of how great and how high I hold the first one in respects. So you said you did no research. So let me, I've got it pulled up here. Coming to America 2. Here is the synopsis. So here's a little breakdown of what the plot is. Akeem, which is Eddie Murphy, he plays the prince. Akeem learns that he has a long-lost son in the United States and must return to America to meet the unlikely heir to the throne of Zamunda, a sequel to the 1988 comedy Coming to America. So that's the quick and short about what it's going to be about. So it looks like he's got to come back to America. He's got a kid, which I don't know how that's going to play in because he, spoiler alert, in the first one, he finds his bride, who's Lisa, and they get married and go back to Zamunda. At the end of the movie, they get married in Zamunda. Do they stay there and live there? Do they go back to America? It's unclear at this point. So for him to have a long-lost son in America, what does that mean? Was he messing around before he found Lisa? Or, what's going on? Like, how did that work out? How does that work? I mean, I hope he was. That kind of it leaves a little bit of a weird taste in my mouth. He was messing around. Like, how the story went. I like to think that he went there, tried to meet some ladies. They didn't work out. He found the one, and he pursued her, and that was it. He got her. So it looks like the majority of the original cast is reprising their roles. Eddie Murphy as Akeem, Arsenio Hall as Semi, Shari Headley as Lisa, John Amos, Cleo McDowell, James Earl Jones as Jaffe Joffer, Louis Anderson, yes, as Maurice, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Imani Izzy, which was who he was supposed to be married to in the beginning, Garcelle Biarvius as Rose. She was one of the Rose Bears in the original movie. And some new names, Jermaine Fowler as Lavelle, who I think is going to be the long-lost son. Leslie Jones as Lavelle's mother. She's a comedian, kind of with a short, looks like she's got a flat top all the time. Tracy Morgan as Reen. Wesley Snipes joins the cast as General Aziz, who is the the father of who he was supposed to marry, which that's not the same actor. I think that original actor passed away, so he's going to play that part. And Rick Ross, I don't know, he's playing himself. So, that might be a reason to go see it by itself, to see the boss. So, yeah, man, that's what it's going to be about. And, we're excited about it. Any other thoughts on that? What do you think about the plot and the information now that I have read?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be where they separate. Did Lisa go back to America and left Akeem, and he didn't know she was pregnant when she left, or what? What could the? Well,
it's a whole different lady who's cast as the mom. It says Jermaine Fowler as Lavelle and Leslie Jones as Lavelle's mother, which was the flat top lady. So Shara Headley, who's Lisa, she's in it, and that's who he ends up with in the end of one. So I don't know how the other one comes into play.
I don't know. Risky business. I'm gonna save my energy on this one. I'm not gonna freak out one way or another. I need to see it before I can have. I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I don't want to hype myself up, because generally when I do that about movies, people tell me you gotta go see it. You gotta go see it. It makes me not want to go see it. So I'm just gonna remain even keel on this one, and I'm just going to wait to see it when I can, and I'll have a lot more opinions about it then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take.
Yeah, I believe it'll be. It's not going to have a theatrical release. I don't believe. I think I remember reading an article saying Amazon Prime purchased it, so they're going to do their own release at some point and hopefully make a big deal out of it, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's just see. If you're anything like us, fingers crossed, don't mess with our childhood. We pray and hope that it is just as funny, just as good and wonderful as the first. Probably won't be, but hopefully it is can stand up on its own, and it can turn into something that we can enjoy for many more years to come. So that was Coming to America 2, coming soon. Let's wait and see. We want to hear your thoughts below. What do you guys think about part 2? Do you have any insider information or anything that you know about it that we didn't mention? List those things down below and tell us your thoughts as well. I want to hear all of that kind of stuff. And again, just give us a subscribe, a like, hit the notifications bell so you don't miss our episodes. This has been another episode of Chat Stew. I'm Joe.
I'm Rick.
And we'll catch you guys next time.